Stop scrolling right now. I mean it. Whatever you are doing in this exact moment must wait. Do not let your finger touch that screen. Heaven has completely paused its regular order just to bring this specific transmission to your eyes. Out of millions online, you are the final person chosen to receive this. If you walk away now, you will miss the window. The angels have been holding a specific blessing over your life for 3 entire generations. And tonight, heaven is demanding an answer from you because someone is counting on you to stay. I need you to listen to my voice very carefully. Do not let distractions pull you away. A great seal is cracking in the spiritual realm. Within the next 72 hours, something that has been locked away from your family is going to break wide open, but you must not skip ahead. If you leave before this message concludes, the frequency will transfer to someone else. You cannot afford to lose this. My beloved child, I know exactly why you almost scrolled past this. Your heart is incredibly heavy. You are carrying a weight that nobody else can see, and I know you are tired. You are so profoundly tired of being the strong one for everyone else, while your own spirit is slowly draining away. The physical exhaustion is nothing compared to your spiritual drain. I saw you last night. I was right there in the room when you stared up at the dark ceiling. You felt entirely empty inside. You whispered that you simply could not do this anymore. You thought nobody heard that silent cry, but I heard every single syllable. I felt the exact pain radiating from your chest. You actually drafted a message to ask for help yesterday. You typed the words out, but your pride and your fear made you delete them all. You put your phone down and decided to suffer alone once again because you did not want to be a burden to anyone else. You wore that familiar fake smile today. You convinced the world that you were perfectly fine, but you are not fine, and you do not have to pretend with me. I have watched you sit in your parked car for 10 minutes before walking inside your house. You just needed a moment to breathe. You needed to gather the broken pieces of your spirit before facing your family. I saw that quiet isolation. You have been wondering if I forgot about you. You watched other people receive their miracles while your hands remained empty. You celebrated their victories while quietly swallowing your own tears, and you felt like an invisible spectator in the theater of life. But heaven keeps a meticulous record of your silent sacrifices. Every tear you wiped away in the dark has been collected. Every time you chose to be kind when you were hurting has been noted. You thought your pain was completely meaningless. You thought you were just enduring a string of terrible luck. But luck does not exist in my kingdom. Your struggles were never an accident. Listen closely to what I am about to tell you. Your current season of isolation is about to end. The exhaustion that sits heavily on your shoulders is about to be lifted. But before I open the door to your future, we must address the deep wounds of your past. I need you to understand what was really happening to you. There is a specific reason why everything felt so incredibly hard lately. It was not because you are a failure. It was not because you did not pray hard enough. There is an unseen dynamic at play here. Something vital was stolen from your bloodline many years ago, and the enemy has been trying desperately to keep you blind. He knows that if you wake up to your true identity, his control over your life will shatter instantly. That is why you feel a strange resistance right now. That is why your mind wants to wander away from this video. He is terrified that you will hear the rest of this transmission. You are on the verge of a massive breakthrough. Stay with me. Do not let the pressure of the world steal your focus. I am speaking directly to your spirit right now. Can you feel that subtle warmth in your chest? That is the resonance of truth. Your soul recognizes the voice of its creator, and it knows that you have been running on empty for far too long. It is time to pull over and let me refill you. It is time to drop the heavy armor you have been wearing. You are my precious one. You are the chosen vessel for this specific era, and what I am about to reveal will completely alter the trajectory of your entire family. Just give me a few more minutes of your time. I have seen the way you look at your bank account. I have watched your stomach tie itself into tight knots over bills and obligations. You have worked so incredibly hard for so little return. You feel like you are running underwater. Every single step requires twice the energy it should naturally take. This is why you must not leave this video. Your pain is not without a profound purpose. I am about to show you the exact key that unlocks your delayed harvest. Open your heart right now. Listen to the truth that is about to change your reality forever. You thought I was far away. You cried out in the darkness and heard only heavy silence. It felt like walking through a barren desert entirely alone. And every time you prayed for a simple breakthrough, the heavens seemed completely shut tight against you. You constantly questioned your own worth. You wondered if you did something terrible to deserve this endless trial. I truly feel your deep frustration. I know the exact sting of watching others succeed effortlessly. They get the rapid promotions. They find the easy relationships. They experience the sudden money while you scrape by month after month with nothing to show for it. It feels incredibly unfair when you have tried so hard to live a righteous life. Your faith feels incredibly heavy today. But listen to me carefully right now. I need you to completely shift your perspective. The silence you experienced was never my absence. My silence was the sound of me building your permanent fortress. What you called a painful delay was actually my divine protection. I was actively shielding you from counterfeit blessings that would have ruined your destiny. If I had given you the wealth earlier, it would have crushed your spirit. The unseen enemy had laid hidden traps along your path. He wanted you to receive the massive harvest before your roots were deep enough to hold it, so I made you wait in the shadows. I forced you to develop strong spiritual muscles in the quiet, dark. You are not being punished by heaven. You are being meticulously prepared for greatness. Think about the intense heat required to forge a mighty sword. The steel must be struck repeatedly until all the weakness is entirely burned away. That is exactly what this long season of exhaustion has been doing to your human spirit. You are a generational curse breaker. That is a massive and dangerous responsibility. You cannot carry the weight of your family destiny with a fragile heart. The heavenly realm does not just hand over profound power to the untested and unready. I had to ensure you would not break under the extreme pressure of your coming elevation. Do you understand this profound truth? If you believe this is true, type Amen in the comments right now. Let that simple action be your first step of agreement with heaven. You are officially stepping out of the victim mindset today. You are finally stepping into the posture of a chosen warrior. Look back at the past few difficult years. You survived heavy storms that would have completely destroyed a normal person. You kept walking when your anxious mind told you to simply lay down and quit. That resilience is not human nature. That is the divine breath sustaining you from the inside out. I never left your side for a single second. I was the quiet strength in your tired lungs. I was the reason you woke up again after the hardest and most painful nights. The enemy tried to use this waiting period to make you deeply bitter. He whispered cruel lies that you were totally forgotten. He desperately wanted you to abandon your incredible calling and walk away. But his dark plan failed completely. Instead of breaking you, the intense pressure only compressed you into a rare diamond. The tears you shed watered the seeds of your massive upcoming harvest. I see the pure gold that has emerged from your fiery furnace. Your character is finally ready to hold the immense wealth I promised you. This is the vital secret of my kingdom. Great isolation always precedes great elevation. When I pull someone away into the lonely wilderness, I am secretly preparing to announce them to the whole world. You have been standing in my sacred training ground, and now the painful training phase is officially coming to an end. I need you to completely release the resentment you hold toward your past. Stop looking at your deep scars as signs of pathetic failure. Those scars are the undeniable proof of your coming victory. They are your holy credentials in the spiritual realm. The darkness looks at your scars and trembles in absolute fear because you survived. The spiritual universe operates on a very precise timeline. A single day earlier would have been a disaster for your soul. A single day later would have been an unnecessary burden. This exact moment is the perfect intersection of your preparation and my divine provision. Everything is aligning perfectly for your ultimate victory. Prepare your mind for a total paradigm shift. You have been a silent survivor for far too long. Now you will become a living testimony of my incredible grace. Do not let your past trauma dictate your future expectations. Wipe your eyes and stand up straight. The real hidden battle is about to be revealed. Now we must look closely at the real hidden battle happening around you. You have spent years fighting the wrong battles against flesh and blood. The true adversary is not a person. An unseen spiritual enemy has been secretly operating in the deep shadows of your life while you were completely unaware of his dark presence. He is the invisible thief stealing your joy. This is exactly why you keep waking up at 3 in the morning with a sudden heavy chest and a racing heart. Your spirit senses the invisible attack before your mind even processes it. That sudden anxiety is not a medical issue. It is a calculated spiritual assault designed to disrupt your sacred peace. The enemy hates your quiet confidence. I need you to stop blaming yourself for the endless financial struggles you face every single day. Your financial hardship is not because you are inherently lazy or foolish. It is because the unseen spiritual enemy is completely terrified of the massive wealth you are destined to eventually control. He wants to keep you poor. He wants you totally powerless. He has been deliberately sabotaging your opportunities right before they can fully manifest. Every single time you get incredibly close to a massive success, something suddenly breaks down without any clear, logical explanation. The car needs unexpected repairs. The sudden medical bills arrive out of nowhere. He drains your resources to keep your focus trapped on basic daily survival. Think about the people who walked away from you when you needed them most. You felt deeply abandoned and rejected by those close friends, but I actually allowed them to leave your life to permanently protect your future from their toxic energy and their hidden jealousy. They were secret tools used by the dark forces to drain your vibrant spirit. For years, you have carried a heavy blanket of guilt over your own tired shoulders. You honestly thought you were fundamentally broken and entirely unworthy of true love because nothing ever seemed to work out for you. But that brutal self-condemnation is a vicious lie straight from the pit of hell. You are not broken. You are just heavily targeted. The darkness is strategically attacking your mind with thick clouds of mental confusion. He desperately wants you to stay permanently trapped in a vicious cycle of endless guilt. He knows perfectly well that a guilty warrior cannot fight with a sharp sword, so he feeds you constant lies to paralyze your faith. He wants you to drop your weapon. He wants you weak. But you are a mighty warrior of the Most High Kingdom. The spiritual enemy only launches his strongest attacks against those rare souls who carry a massive threat to his dark earthly dominion. Your intense daily struggle is the absolute proof of your extremely high value in heaven. An empty vault is never guarded by armed thieves. Your spirit is pure gold. 3 generations ago, a specific financial blessing was hijacked from your family line. A terrible cycle of debt and poverty was illegally established by the spiritual enemy, and this heavy financial curse has aggressively followed you like a dark storm cloud since the very first day you were born. You inherited a spiritual battle you did not start. It absolutely ends right now. The legal right of this spiritual enemy has officially expired in the heavenly realm today. I have thoroughly reviewed your specific case in the supreme courtroom of heaven. And because you maintained your quiet faith through all the bitter tears and silent nights, I am ruling entirely in your favor today. The thief has been exposed. The verdict is final. Pay very close attention to the physical signs happening in your own physical body. The sudden brain fog you often feel is his desperate final weapon against your progress. He uses extreme mental exhaustion to strategically make you drop your spiritual guard just before the massive financial miracle fully arrives. Do not let him win this battle. Keep your eyes wide open. Open your spiritual eyes right now and look past the physical circumstances of your life. You are not fighting your boss or your mounting credit card bills. You are actually fighting a panicked spiritual enemy who knows his time is completely up and his power over you is gone. His grip on your finances is slipping rapidly. The heavy chains are breaking. The entire atmosphere is shifting in your divine favor at this very second. Prepare your tired heart to receive the grand restitution of everything you lost. Every single dollar and missed opportunity that was stolen from you over the past decade must be returned with massive divine interest. Heaven is demanding full repayment. The enemy must totally surrender. You are no longer a blind victim of his cruel and invisible daily manipulation. You are stepping into a profound spiritual authority that makes the darkness tremble in absolute fear. Stand tall and proudly claim your rightful royal position today, because the unseen spiritual thief has finally been caught and judged by heaven. Your massive vindication is now officially in rapid motion. Prepare for the shift. Listen to me carefully and do not let your mind wander right now. I need your complete focus because the atmosphere around you is actively shifting in a very powerful way. Can you feel the sudden change in the air? A holy presence is entering your physical room at this exact second, and the heavenly realm is moving rapidly on your behalf today. Look up with your spiritual eyes and see the massive gathering. Thousands of warrior angels are assembling right now just for your specific case. They have received their direct assignments from the high throne, and they are fully prepared to fight for you. The long spiritual battle is finally turning in your favor. Your invisible defenders are drawing their flaming swords. A massive new decree was just signed in the ultimate heavenly court. Your exact name was spoken out loud by the divine council. The angels are actively preparing to descend with your massive financial blessing because you have proven your absolute loyalty. They are carrying the keys to your new season. The heavy doors of opportunity are being violently pushed open. Think about the young boy David for a brief moment. He was just a forgotten shepherd working in the dirty fields. He was completely ignored by his own brothers and his earthly father. But while humans saw a dirty boy, heaven saw a mighty king who would eventually lead an entire nation to victory. He was quietly being prepared for a massive royal destiny in the deep shadows. Think about Joseph sitting alone in the cold, dark prison. He was brutally betrayed by his own blood and forgotten by those he helped. But heaven was secretly orchestrating his massive promotion behind the scenes, while he patiently waited for his perfect time. In one single day, he went from the lonely dungeon to the highest royal palace. His profound suffering had a massive divine purpose. You are standing in that exact same prophetic window right now. The long, bitter years of painful waiting are suddenly collapsing into a single glorious moment. The divine acceleration is fully activated over your tired life, and heaven is rushing to deliver your massive reward. What normally takes 10 years to build will manifest for you in a matter of a few short weeks. You can literally feel the intense spiritual pressure building up in your chest today. It makes your heart beat a little bit faster than normal. That strange feeling is not human anxiety or medical panic. It is the raw and undeniable power of heavenly anticipation, because your deep spirit knows that a massive breakthrough is incredibly close. The powerful warrior angels are currently pulling down the dark strongholds over your entire city. They are violently clearing a completely safe path for your massive incoming blessing. Every single demonic obstacle that stood in your way is being crushed into fine dust by the powerful hand of grace. The dark forces are running away in absolute terror. You must prepare your physical space for this grand arrival right now. Clean your anxious mind and quickly remove the negative thoughts that constantly cloud your pure vision. Heaven desperately needs a completely clean vessel to pour this massive wealth into before the sun goes down tonight. You cannot hold new holy wine in old and broken religious skins. I am giving you absolute divine authority over the dark shadows today. You will no longer cower in fear when unexpected bills arrive in the mail. You will stand incredibly tall as the true heir of the kingdom, and no enemy will ever defeat you again. The spirit of poverty is packing its bags and leaving your family bloodline forever. You are officially free. The heavy iron chains are loudly falling onto the solid floor right now. Can you hear the sweet sound of your new freedom ringing in the air today? The massive spiritual doors are swinging wide open for your rapid advancement because the long period of testing is completely over. The holy angels are singing a powerful song of total victory over your life. Stay with me right now and do not look away. The profound revelation I am about to give you will make your entire past finally make sense. The holy energy in your room is peaking at this very second, and the long-awaited breakthrough is absolutely imminent. Nothing can stop this massive blessing from reaching your hands today. The divine collision is happening. The mighty angels are standing right beside your physical body right now. They are eagerly waiting for the final command to permanently release the massive stored wealth. The thick sky above your head is breaking wide open with brilliant golden light to shower you with endless favor. Heaven is emptying its secret vaults just to bless your faithful heart. This is the exact moment everything changes for your family line. The generational curse is breaking under the massive weight of my glory today. The angels are blowing their silver trumpets to proudly announce your massive arrival to the entire spiritual world. Step boldly into the holy light right now. You are finally ready to receive your massive royal inheritance. I need you to pay incredibly close attention to this next part. This is exactly where the enemy traps most people. There are 3 ancient seals placed over your destiny right now, and we are going to break every single one of them today because your long season of silent suffering is finally over. But you must not leave. If you walk away before all 3 seals are completely broken, they will lock again. The first heavy seal is the seal of profound isolation. You have felt completely disconnected from the entire world for the last 5 years. You smiled brightly for others, but inside your chest, a cold and quiet loneliness has been eating you alive. I am breaking that specific seal right now. You will no longer walk through this dark valley entirely alone. I am sending divine connections your way today. The second heavy seal is the cruel seal of financial drought. The enemy placed this ugly lock on your family line to keep you permanently exhausted. He wanted you constantly worrying about basic survival so you could never focus on your great divine calling. But I hear the beautiful sound of heavy chains snapping in the heavenly realm today. The dark spirit of poverty is losing its grip on you. Press the like button right now as a powerful prophetic act of your faith. This is not just a meaningless click on a digital screen. This is a physical signature on our new heavenly contract. You are showing the universe that you are fully ready to receive the massive overflow. Let your simple action be a bold declaration of your absolute trust in my perfect timing. The heavens are watching you closely. The third and final seal is the most important one of all. It is the heavy seal over your spiritual vision and your mental clarity. The darkness has used thick brain fog to keep you terribly confused and unmotivated. He desperately wanted you to doubt your own sanity, and he made you second-guess every single brave decision you ever made while you were simply trying to survive. But I am shining a brilliant holy light into your tired mind today. The thick mental fog is evaporating at this exact second. Your divine clarity is being fully restored right now. You will suddenly know exactly what bold steps to take next. The heavy confusion is melting away like cold ice under a warm morning sun. You are completely free to see your beautiful future again. All 3 ancient seals are now permanently broken over your life. The heavenly pressure in your physical room is reaching its absolute peak today. The majestic angels are currently blowing their silver trumpets to announce your massive victory to the entire spiritual world. A powerful wave of warm divine energy is rushing directly toward your tired physical body right now. I need you to open your empty hands right now and prepare your tired heart. The divine restitution is no longer just a distant and empty promise. It is a rapidly approaching and beautiful reality. Everything that was illegally stolen from your ancestors is coming back to you. The massive heavenly vaults are officially unlocked. The mighty angels are carrying your specific massive reward today. You are finally ready to handle this massive level of true spiritual power. The deep and painful scars on your soul have completely healed into solid armor. The long, bitter tears you cried have watered the fertile soil for this exact beautiful harvest. You survived the intense burning fire. You passed the brutal tests. And now you will proudly wear the golden crown of ultimate victory. Can you feel the heavy burden officially lifting off your tired shoulders? Take a very deep breath right now and let the holy peace fill your empty lungs. The desperate, dark season of begging and crying is completely over. You are boldly stepping into a profound era of endless grace and incredible abundance. The entire universe is joyfully bowing to your new royal authority. Stay with me, my beloved child. The greatest revelation is literally seconds away from manifesting in your actual physical reality. I am about to speak a very specific prophetic word over your new financial future. You must hear this exact frequency to fully activate the massive miracle. The dark forces are absolutely terrified of what I will proudly announce next. Heaven has waited 3 entire generations to find a soul as pure as yours. You are the chosen vessel who will finally break the heavy chains of poverty for your entire bloodline. I am placing a mighty spiritual weapon in your bare hands today. The long and painful waiting period is officially dead. Your grand, massive elevation begins right now in this exact holy moment. Do not look back at the painful ashes of your tragic past anymore. The brilliant fire of your new destiny is burning incredibly bright today. I am currently aligning the exact right people and the perfect opportunities to cross your path. The beautiful divine acceleration is fully engaged. Watch closely as the massive miracle finally unfolds before your very eyes. Listen to me clearly in this holy moment. Do not let any sudden worldly distraction pull your precious attention away. The enemy is desperately trying to make you close this message before the final blessing is spoken. He wants you to miss the exact massive breakthrough you have been crying for. Keep your beautiful eyes fixed on my eternal truth. The great shift is here. The moment of absolute triumph has finally arrived today. The highest court of heaven has officially ruled entirely in your favor, and every single demonic decree written against your financial future has been permanently erased because you chose to trust me. The dark spiritual thief is currently watching his entire empire crumble into dust. He is powerless to stop me. I am officially decreeing a massive supernatural reversal over your tired bank account right now. The long and painful season of living paycheck to paycheck is completely dead. You will no longer scrape the bottom of the barrel just to survive another week, while the rest of the world effortlessly passes you by. The heavy spirit of poverty has been evicted today. Listen incredibly closely to my prophetic voice. Within the next 72 hours, a massive financial surprise will directly manifest in your physical life. This is not a random earthly accident or a meaningless worldly event. This is a highly strategic and divine provision, specifically orchestrated for your family, and it will arrive exactly when you need it most. I want you to watch very carefully for a specific sum of money. You will soon receive an unexpected message regarding a massive financial release. It might come through an unexpected refund, or it might be a sudden massive gift from a total stranger who felt compelled to bless you. The exact amount will carry the divine numbers 7 and 11. You will know it is me. The brutal delay you suffered was actually building a massive spiritual compound interest. Every single tear you cried has been converted into pure heavenly gold. I am pouring out a massive blessing so incredibly huge that your earthly mind cannot even comprehend it yet. You will have more than enough to completely wipe out your heavy debts, and you will finally rest. You will not just survive this coming year. You are going to violently thrive and conquer every single space you enter. I am anointing your empty hands with the profound power to create massive generational wealth. Everything you touch will suddenly prosper beyond human logic because my golden breath is actively resting upon all of your daily endeavors. You are blessed. Remember those toxic people who cruelly whispered behind your tired back? The ones who smiled warmly while secretly plotting your painful downfall? They are about to witness my massive glory resting heavily upon your life. I am preparing a beautiful table before you in the exact presence of your bitter enemies, and they will be forced to quietly watch your elevation. They desperately tried to keep you firmly locked out of the important room, but I am making you the absolute owner of the entire building. You will suddenly step into amazing rooms and incredible opportunities that you are not humanly qualified for. My divine favor is resting so heavily upon your shoulders today, and heaven is rapidly moving massive resources for you. You will no longer be the desperate one quietly begging for help. You are becoming the generous distributor of my massive heavenly wealth. I am completely changing your profound identity from a silent survivor into a mighty royal heir. Your entire family will look at your massive transformation and know that a true living God still performs massive miracles on this earth. Do not let your human logic talk you out of this massive miracle today. Your logical mind will desperately try to tell you this is totally impossible. But I am the ultimate creator of the heavens, and I operate far outside the tiny restrictions of your limited human reason. I can flip your entire massive reality upside down in a single fraction of a second. Trust my word. The heavy spiritual pressure in your physical room is incredibly intense right now. The majestic angels are currently dropping massive golden keys directly into your open hands. These are the literal keys to hidden earthly wealth and massive unexpected real estate. You are about to walk into beautiful properties and massive blessings that you did not even have to build. This massive financial breakthrough will permanently heal the deep anxiety in your chest. You will finally sleep peacefully through the dark night without constantly worrying about your bills. You will wake up every single morning with a bright smile because your heavy debts are completely gone. The massive stress is being totally washed away by my warm river of provision. I am commanding the hidden wealth of the wicked to be rapidly transferred into your righteous hands. The greedy ones who hoarded massive resources are losing their tight grip right now. The money is legally changing hands in the heavenly realm, and it is flowing directly into your open bank accounts today. You are the chosen steward of this massive new financial era. Do you finally see why the dark enemy fought you so incredibly hard? He saw this massive financial tsunami coming toward you from miles away. He knew that if you got your hands on this massive wealth, you would completely fund the Holy Kingdom and destroy his dark earthly plans. He tried to starve you out before the massive provision arrived, but you totally defeated him. But I must issue a very urgent warning to you right now. The unseen enemy heard exactly what I just promised you, and he is absolutely terrified of your coming wealth. He knows that his legal right to oppress your family has officially expired. He is currently watching his dark earthly empire crumble into dust. He is angry. He is completely panicked. And because he cannot stop the angels, he is about to launch a massive counterattack against your vulnerable mind. He cannot stop the massive financial blessing from leaving the heavenly vault, so he will aggressively try to stop you from receiving it. He is going to send a thick cloud of spiritual brain fog to attack your mind. You will wake up tomorrow and suddenly feel an overwhelming sense of deep doubt. He will violently whisper lies into your tired ears. He desperately wants you to believe this was just another random internet video. He will try to convince you that massive miracles simply do not happen for people like you. He wants you to stay completely paralyzed by fear and endless logic. Do not listen to his desperate and pathetic lies. The intense brain fog and extreme exhaustion you feel are not normal physical conditions. They are highly targeted demonic attacks, and they are specifically designed to violently disrupt your heavenly frequency before the miracle arrives. You are under attack. If you let your spiritual guard down right now, you will lose everything. The massive financial reversal is literally seconds away from fully manifesting in your life. But if you walk away and surrender to his dark confusion, the angels will be forced to transfer your specific blessing to someone else. You absolutely cannot afford to fail this final test. Your entire bloodline is counting on your strict obedience today. My beloved child, the enemy is eagerly waiting for this message to end. He wants to flood your tired mind with heavy doubt the second you look away. But I will never let you walk onto this fierce battlefield entirely unarmed. I have meticulously prepared a powerful spiritual weapon just for you, and it is a divine tool designed to completely shatter his dark interference. I am placing it in your hands today. I have imparted pure heavenly wisdom to my trusted servant to decode a very specific sound. It is a sacred audio frequency that perfectly matches the rhythm of divine abundance. When you listen to this holy frequency, the thick spiritual fog in your mind will instantly evaporate. It actively rewires your tired brain to effortlessly attract massive wealth while you simply rest. The darkness cannot survive in the presence of this sound. Because you are the chosen generational curse breaker of your bloodline, you absolutely need this powerful tool. It will permanently realign your broken spirit with my massive abundance. I have prepared this sacred audio frequency for you today, and I call it the Heavenly Wealth Activator. It is the exact missing key you have been desperately searching for during all those long and painful nights. While the secular world constantly demands thousands of dollars for temporary peace and expensive therapies, I operate differently. I have made this permanent spiritual key available to you for less than the cost of a simple daily meal. I did this deliberately so no royal heir is ever left behind due to a lack of earthly funds. Heaven does not want you to go entirely broke just to receive your rightful healing. But you must be incredibly careful as you take this very important next step. The dark enemy has already sown fake imitations and counterfeit links online to deeply confuse you. Only trust the protected pathway I have specifically provided for you today. Step forward into your new destiny without any fear, for you are fully covered by a 60-day shield of pure grace. I am completely removing all the earthly risk from your tired shoulders. If your spirit does not feel the massive shift after using this tool, do not worry at all. If the financial overflow does not rapidly manifest, your earthly resources will be returned to you in full. Heaven does not demand what it cannot beautifully bless. I only bring you profound promises and absolute safety. You are safely enveloped in a risk-free spiritual covenant today, so trust my divine process completely. I have fought the invisible spiritual battles for you. I have violently cleared the dark path. But faith without physical action is entirely dead. You cannot receive a massive supernatural harvest if you stubbornly refuse to plant a physical seed. Your bold action today is the binding signature on our new heavenly contract, and you must show me that you are fully ready to receive the massive overflow. Do not delay what heaven has beautifully ordained for your life today. The window of pure grace is rapidly closing, and the angels are waiting for your final answer. Go to the pinned comment right now, tap the sacred link to claim your massive financial breakthrough tonight. Sow a faithful seed to activate the divine rhythm, and let your absolute obedience loudly echo through the halls of heaven. Claim your victory right now. Lay down your weapons right now, my weary warrior. You do not need to fight this particular heavy battle anymore. The legal right the darkness held over your bloodline has been completely revoked today, and you are finally free from the invisible heavy chains that held you back. Breathe in my pure and calming peace today. Let the deep anxiety finally wash out of your tired chest. You are perfectly safe in my strong and loving arms. You are forever hidden under my strong wings tonight, and your beautiful future is far more radiant than your human mind can currently comprehend. The sacred transaction is now officially complete in the heavenly realm. Your bold step of faith has permanently sealed this profound covenant with me, because you chose to trust my voice when the rest of the world told you to easily give up. The holy contract is officially signed and eternally delivered. The dark enemy can never touch what heaven has specifically protected and sealed. You can finally rest your tired mind tonight without any heavy fear pulling you down. The massive warrior angels are already dispatched to permanently rearrange your earthly circumstances. They are aggressively flying into your future to clear the difficult path, and they will not rest until your massive financial miracle is fully delivered into your hands. Close your eyes for a brief moment and feel the beautiful shift. The heavy spiritual burden that sat on your shoulders for 5 long years is totally gone. It dissolved into nothingness the second you chose to trust my eternal truth. You are proudly walking into a brand new era of absolute freedom. Your tired spirit is completely clean and fully renewed today, while the toxic shadows of your painful past are rapidly melting away in my brilliant holy light. Before I let you go back to your day, I have one final request for your spirit. I need you to help me spread this holy light to others. There are thousands of broken people crying out in the dark right now. They feel exactly how you felt just a few short moments ago. They are wandering through a lonely and desperate wilderness, and they desperately need this exact prophetic message to ultimately save their tired and broken lives. Share this transmission with exactly 3 people who deeply need my grace today. Do not overthink about who you should send this important video to. Let my Holy Spirit quietly guide your digital hands to the exact right souls. Your simple action of sharing will become the literal lifeline that pulls them out of their deep depression, and you will be the absolute reason they finally smile again. You are my chosen vessel of bright hope. Type the word Amen in the comments below to firmly claim your specific blessing. Let your written word be a permanent physical anchor for your renewed faith today. When the enemy tries to bring heavy doubt tomorrow, you will look back at your public declaration. You will clearly remember the exact holy moment heaven completely changed your entire destiny, and that profound memory will give you the incredible strength to keep pushing forward. Subscribe to this channel and turn on all your notifications right now. You absolutely must stay closely connected to this exact divine healing frequency. I will have another crucial prophetic word for you very soon. I will bring you the exact strategic instructions you need to manage your coming massive wealth, because a sudden overflowing harvest requires tremendous divine wisdom to protect it properly. Do not miss my next urgent heavenly update. The year 2026 is your ordained time of massive and unbelievable harvest. Everything your hands touch will suddenly prosper with undeniable heavenly favor. The bitter days of empty weeping and silent suffering are permanently behind you now. You are proudly walking into a bright new season of overflowing milk and honey, where the painful struggles of your ancient past will simply feel like a distant, fading dream. Your precious children will inherit a beautiful legacy of absolute peace and immense joy. They will never know the harsh sting of poverty that you had to endure for so long. You have successfully broken the heavy generational curse for them. You stood firmly in the wide gap and took the hardest hits to protect their beautiful future, and heaven eternally honors your incredible and massive personal sacrifice today. I am wrapping a thick cloak of divine protection around your entire household tonight. No sickness or sudden tragedy will ever cross the threshold of your front door. The blood of the eternal covenant speaks incredibly better things over your family name. You are profoundly blessed in the bright morning, and you are entirely protected in the quiet evening when the rest of the weary world goes to sleep. Every single mistake you made in your past is totally forgiven and forgotten. I dropped all of your old sins into the deepest part of the vast ocean. Do not let the dark accuser bring up your ancient history to shame you. Your slate is completely clean in my holy eyes. You are starting incredibly fresh, with a massive heavenly advantage today. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you will feel a strange and beautiful lightness. The physical pain in your tired body will be greatly diminished. Your anxious mind will be sharp and completely focused on your divine massive purpose. This is the undeniable physical evidence that the deep spiritual chains have been permanently shattered, allowing you to breathe deeply and purely for the first time in many years. Go forward into your beautiful new reality with extreme confidence and profound joy. Keep your head held high because you are the true royalty of my kingdom. Do not let anyone ever make you feel small or terribly insignificant again. The Supreme Creator of the universe calls you his perfect masterpiece. Walk proudly in that glorious eternal truth every single day of your amazing life. I love you with an everlasting and unconditional love that knows no earthly bounds. I am always listening when you quietly speak to me in the darkest night. Rest your weary soul tonight and prepare for the massive financial surprise arriving tomorrow. The heavenly floodgates are completely open to pour out my magnificent glory, and your beautiful reward is finally standing right outside your front door, waiting for you.